Hope he has the same number. I have 3 numbers for him. This kid ran. Call him out another number. This is Jesse. Oh, thank you. Guess where we are? We are on the river right now. Looking for the briefcase. You found it? Oh, for real? No. He already dug it up.
I'm gonna put this cigar out in his dick hole.
We'll come towards your way. Alright, we'll meet you there. Alright. Motherfucker.
Are you ribbing me on this already?
No! You just want to walk on the side of the road with a shovel, or you want to just chill here? Chill here. Okay. That's him, right? That's gotta be him, right?
You guys are a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna hit you with this fucking shovel.
I thought I told you guys. I was on shrooms one day and I walked by and saw that it wasn't flooded and just decided to dig it up. Headed my house for like 2 weeks. Another time when I was on shrooms, decided to break into it. Took a sawzall.
Let's go see this thing. You have it, right?
Yep, it's in my basement.
Okay.
Along with the bricks are in my backyard. And life jackets, nice life jacket stuff. I know Dre, I told him I seen you and he was like, fuck, no, don't say anything about me. Don't say anything about Puzzle Blue.
We don't know.
I don't know, how is it?
We don't know.
I see him talk to Sierra a lot. How many Green Lantern tattoos do you have now?
Just one. I got a Deadpool one on my arm though now.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you, dude, when we get inside.
I gotta give myself some Deadpool stuff because he's gonna be cool real soon. Sorry for the mess.
Here, bring it out in the light. Shit. Set it down. You're good.
This was the briefcase.
Wow.
So let's see this.
And this is everything that you found in it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a paper with the number, text, and a disc with the letters JJ on it. There's some alcohol napkins, and like 20 bricks and 2 life jackets.
Okay, so at what point did you actually obtain the case?
Oh, I remember. We were running down a street, like Ryan sent this photo to everyone and says this is where the case is. And then we found a street where everyone was crowded at with similar lamp posts. So we all just, one guy took off running and I think we all just followed him. And we're going, eventually I passed by an alley, which was the picture he had taken. And I just took off down that alley and jumped in the woods behind it and started looking around. And then I found it. And I was like, didn't say nothing, was hiding, trying to keep it like on the down low, but everyone found me. And eventually I got it off the thing, and I'm just walking around with it, like, it's too heavy for me to outrun anyone. So I was just like, stuck in the crowd, in the area with all the picnic tables, and had this. It was hard, I was so worried someone was just gonna like, take it. But it was way too heavy to run away with.
Do you remember when I got you guys with the powder?
Vaguely, what do you mean?
I don't know if it was powder, but at one point you had it, and like Jamie was there, and like I did something to like make things keep going, and like Jamie went off on me. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You guys were like on the campus, like right in the middle on the campus,
right
out in front of like the buildings and that like that thing, and I don't know what I did, but it was something like I thought I threw like powder at you or something. Do you remember?
I remember throwing the flower at the second one.
That was, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking
I'm like some tribal
yeah.
guy.
I guess I'm confused. All I know is at some point you and Jamie had it, and you guys were like trying to go one way or something, and like you were trying to outrun some people.
I remember that, yeah.
And then like I did something to kind of like put a fork in your plans.
Oh, I think you said like it doesn't matter who has the case now, who has the case at the end.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden people were like, oh, I can steal it?
No,
Yeah.
In the head.
Yeah.
And I know that was like, oh shit, we're not happy. But
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Probably.
What'd you do with it after you got it and you started to leave the city?
Well, I remember driving home and it was in the trunk, and I still didn't feel safe.
Whose car?
I don't remember. But, yeah, I think it ended with, I think it was someone's white car, and I rode with Reggie. I remember they just, like, pulled up in front of me and were like, let's go, and we threw it in the trunk and drove off, and I still didn't feel safe with it. I felt like any second now they could take the case.
Do you know that we saw you guys leave out that parking garage and we had the rest of the keys? We were like chasing after your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me, Lindsay, and Ashley, we had the rest of the keys.
I remember that was a big discussion on the way home, was we can't open it because we don't have the keys. I had the blue key right here. I got the blue key.
Still have it?
Yeah. I don't know if I think I had more at one point, but this is it. I remember when I actually tried to get through it, didn't even know I had this key at the time.
Yeah.
But the whole way home, everyone was just like, "How are we gonna do it? Like, they're gonna want money to open to give you the key." And I wasn't even really caring about the contents of the case. I just felt good, like I had got the case. That's all I really wanted, was to like win the contest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As shallow as that may sound.
So when and where did you first bury it? After you
Oh,
got it home?
I probably buried it like 2 or 3 times in different places. I remember the first time I buried it, I was like kind of drunk. So I was like really upset when I didn't know for sure where it was. I think it was like I spent 2 or 3 days trying to figure it out where it was, and then buried it in my secret lair in the woods. But then I figured I had shown too many people that lair, and I didn't want somebody to come across it. So I moved it again to a beach just a little bit down the river from where my lair was. And I remember we went there a little bit, like a year or something later, and that whole area was just flooded.
Yeah.
Like it was underwater.
Yeah, when we went with Coker.
Yes. And I don't know, one day, like during the summer I'd do shrooms a lot. And it was probably like once a week I'd walk through that woods on shrooms, and one day I went by it and it wasn't flooded, and I just kind of like sat there and smoked a cigarette, and then it came to me that the case is buried like 10 feet over there. And I dug it up, like I went home, got a shovel, went back. When you're on shrooms, it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got like a little over my knee into the ground, and then realized that it's 1 foot over. And so that was a pain in the ass. But eventually I dug it up, brought it back here, and just kind of decided to figure out how to get it open. And spent most of the time was just getting the damn locks off from around it. Like I had like a series of butter knives and like crowbars, and was like getting them off. And I thought like once I get those chains off,
Take a deep breath. It'll be all right.
hold
Take a
it
deep
down.
breath.
I
can
like
break
more
these
locks in it. And sealed.
You can't break
I
those
had
cuffs.
Stuck like 7 knives on the side of it. And just put
We
them
appreciate your cooperation
It's
now.
pry open. And I don't know, after stabbing it for a long time, I think I finally just like,
Said fuck it.
I got in somehow. And I remember once I got that one hole, I spent like an hour with like a spear thing just trying to whittle the hole bigger. I got it open. And I fucking open it, and there's nothing but damn bricks and life jackets. And I was like, I was a little disappointed, but I was more relieved. Like, there was no more what's in the case. You know, it was just...
And when was this? How long ago was this when you actually got it open? From today?
It's like almost the end of March now, so January, February, March, December, November, October, September, August. It was between 8 and 9 months ago.
Damn.
Tell
So,
anyone you found it? That you dug it back up, or that you finally got
I
into
thought
it?
I told you guys. I guess not. Doing a lot of shrooms back then, so I don't really think so. I was kind of like on my own. But Tim was standing next to it one day. We were in the basement, and he was just standing next to it. And I thought about it. But I didn't say nothing, and he didn't say nothing, so I don't know if he processed anything. A lot of people thought I threw it off a roof somewhere. Like,
Did you ever think we were going to come looking for it again?
no. Like, I had, like, always kind of just thought, like, what if Ryan shows up and is like, so about that briefcase, but, you know, I kind of figured you guys just assumed it was like forever lost to the water, and
Yeah.
no,
Basically.
didn't think Eric Clem would show up with shovels.
So today was a surprise.
It was a nice surprise.
It was a nice surprise. We haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I knew that if it eroded, I didn't know how far down you put it in there, but I knew that if it had eroded, it wouldn't have sunk. It would have floated away because there was like 2 adult life jackets in there.
Yeah, they were
So-
nice. I gave one to my sister, but
It's all good.
this is like high quality.
Yeah.
I probably wear this just for comfort.
So it was probably buried for what, like almost 2 years? It's been
HV3 was May 2012.
and you
2 years, a little
Yeah.
over 2 years.
2 years. Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is considering how it's right here now.
Time capsule full of bricks. Time capsule.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Is there anything else that you pertaining to this whole situation that you
I thought it was a lot of fun. I know when people look back on it, like, probably 40% of everyone will say something like, oh yeah, but fuck, insert anyone's name here.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was all fun. And
Yeah.
it was all like, the only people who took it too seriously were people who didn't have much of like a serious life to begin with.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, it was a lot of fun. It was confusing at times, and sometimes people took it too seriously with kicking each other's asses.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
Now, do you think as far as like the event itself, like the actual heroes versus villains 3 and most specifically, would you say that you've ever done anything like that? Like, do you think it's probably the most unique?
Oh yeah, like I'm sure kids can talk about like dressing up for Youmacon and stuff, but I'm not like a Youmacon person, and it's like Halloween in the summer.
Yeah.
And the difference is it's like instead of just trick-or-treating for candy, like you're all going on a wild adventure with at least some purpose, and half the time like people were drunk from the picnic in the beginning, or
Yeah.
the nightclub at the end of the night was like a big thing. Necto's awesome like that.
All right, I think we got everything we need. You want to say anything else?
No, I mean it was fun.
Yeah.
I like the stories in between it, and sometimes I'll be laying in bed at night and it'll be quiet, and I'll just lay in there wondering whatever happened to old Blue. Is he dead in a crack house, or is he still in and out of jail? Sometimes I like to think that he got his life together and he's a pastor in a church somewhere now.
Maybe.
I think he would be a good pastor.
Hope for the best.
Drake could be the bishop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here breaking shit. All right, man. We'll let you go.
I love you guys.
All right.
We love you.
We love you too.
One God.